Okay, my name's Heather. Welcome everybody. We're going to be doing total body conditioning today. The chat is going to have everything we're doing in the workout. I'm going to explain it, but let's go ahead and just start and get warmed up. So just want you to shake those arms out, shake off any part of the day that you want to get rid of. And keep those feet nice and planted and just go side to side. I'm going to start our timer here. Keep doing that back and forth. What we're going to be doing today is 30 seconds of work and 10 seconds of rest. I'll walk you through all of the exercises. All right. Let's take those hands behind your head. Just going to put your feet about shoulder width apart and start going down and up. So we're keeping that back nice and straight. Just trying to wake up those hamstrings a little bit more. So bending down, coming right back up. Do about 5 to 8 of these wherever you're comfortable. If it's too much to have the hands behind the head, you can always put them off to the side and just keep it warm that way. Do a couple more of these. And good. We're just going to take those legs up next. Call them gate openers. So you're going to open and close the gate. Get those hips warmed up. Got about a minute left before we jump into some real quick cardio. We're just doing 30 seconds on, 10 seconds off. And the cardio is going to be the only set that we're doing one time through. So that's just to get our heart rate up before we start weight training. All right, let's switch legs if you haven't already. Couple more seconds. You want to keep your weights close by. There's not going to be a lot of time for a designated break. You're always welcome to take any breaks you need. Please make sure you have water nearby. Make sure that you're comfortable. Good. All right. And let's just get those ankles warmed up a little bit. I'm not doing a huge jump. I'm just taking those heels in from side to side, getting those ankles a little bit loose. Let those arms flop. Got about 20 more seconds and we're going right into that cardio section. So again, it's 30 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. And the very first thing we're doing is just going to be a jog in place, okay? Got about 10 more seconds left. If you don't want to jog, keep those knees up. Just try to keep that heart rate up. Know your limits. And we're going to start with that 30 seconds of jogging in place right now. Now, if you do want to take it up intensity-wise, try to get those high knees going. Again, it's the beginning of the workout, so I don't want anybody to empty their tank too early. Got about 15 more seconds. Next thing we're going into, just a basic jumping jack, and I'll show you modifications for that too. 5 more seconds. Good. Take a quick breath. Sorry, I'm going to get these weights out of the way before I end up hurting myself. Next up is just jumping jacks. Standard is going to be up and down. If you need to modify, step that leg out one at a time. Okay? Looking good. Hoping everybody's having a good Tuesday. I think it's Tuesday. 10 more seconds here. Then we're going to get a quick little break. Good. Our last exercise in this little short cardio spurt is jump squats. So we're taking it down, going to explode up. If that's too much, take it down and up. You can just stay right here. Good. Halfway there. Now go ahead and get, after we stop this, got 10 seconds to grab those weights. We're going into that first set. Good. Grab your weights. What we're going to start with is a close row. My arms are by the side. I'm going to be bent over, pulling those elbows in nice and tight, up towards the ceiling. Abs are in tight the whole time. Back is flat. Your weight is in your heels. You should be able to wiggle those toes. Good. You want to think like your elbows are trying to high five behind your back, okay? So squeeze that back nice and tight. Got about 5 more seconds here. And a 10-second break, and we're going to go into our next exercise. Good. Next exercise is going to be a reverse fly. Same position, bent over. We're going to squeeze those arms up, just like so. I'm going to keep them nice and controlled. If you're squeezing, taking it down slow. If it's too much to do them both at the same time, do one at a time. Got about 20 more seconds here. Now, every one of our exercises has a combo move, meaning that we're just going to put the first two together. So we're going to go from that cross to that reverse here in just a second. Good, breathe. And we just put those two together. So we're going to start with that close row, in nice and tight, and reverse out. Here we go. You want to always focus on quality over quantity. I want to make sure that everybody's backs are safe, knees feel okay. You still want to challenge yourself, of course, but more important to stay healthy so you can do this longer. 2 and 1. All right, 10 seconds of breathe. We're doing that one more time, and then we're done with that set. So right back into those close rows. Bent over, elbows pulling up, towards the ceiling. Big pull and release. All right, about 15 more seconds. Three, 2, 1. Good. Shake it out a little bit. Going back into those reverse flies. At any time you need to drop weights, set them aside. You can still get a great workout without them. And just pulling up. Keep those abs nice and tight when you're in that bent over position, making sure that your back's protected. Got about 15 more seconds here, and then we're going to combine those and moving on to our next exercise. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Putting those two together for the last time on this particular little set one guy we got going on. 3, 2, here we go. Pull it in nice and tight, and then release. Excellent. Use that breath to help you. Big exhale. On our second set coming up, we're going to start with a sumo squat. You'll only need one weight, and then we're going to go into a tricep extension. I'll show you that as we get going here in just a second. 3, 2, good. All right, next up, I'm using one weight. My feet are apart, toes are pointing towards the corners. Just going to go straight down, pulling those heels in nice and tight, squeezing those cheeks on the way up. Squat it down and up. You're welcome to use 2 weights. I just think that when we combo the moves with that second set of weights on the tricep extension, it could be a little swingy, and I want to keep it really controlled. So pushing through those heels, big squeeze, abs and tight, chest always up. 4 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good. Our next move, we're taking that weight from down. We're going all the way up and lift. Slow control on the way down. Big lift, take it down, back up. Good. Excellent. Keeping those elbows pointing towards the ceiling. No swinging, so control down and up. Good. That's right. Good. 15 more seconds. And then we're just going to put those 2 moves together. So we're going to start with that sumo squat, that weight going towards the floor and going right back into it. I'll give you a quick preview of it before we get there. So together it's going to look like so. Taking it down and up. You go down, squeezing through. Okay? Got 5 more seconds till we start. You're welcome to start early. Here we go. 3, 2, sumo squat. Weight down. Nice control up. Taking it down, back up. Good. Good job. Halfway there. Three, two, one. Good. Shake it out. Going back into that sumo squat. Now, if you're getting a little gassed and you're tired, drop the weight for the sumo squat. We can get still a whole lot out without having that extra weight hanging in the middle. Give you a little bit of a breather before you go on to that tricep extension. Good. Big push through those heels, squeezing all the way to the top. About 15 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2. Good. Going back into that full arm swing tricep extension. And if you want to eliminate the swing up, keep it right here. That is just fine. You want to do what works for you and what doesn't make you feel like you're demotivated. Want everybody to be happy and healthy. So if something works better for you, make some changes, or I can help with that too. You can always message me if you need it. Taking it right back down and up. Remember, you can add that full swing in if you want. Nice and control down and up. Got about 5 more seconds here. We're going to combine those two moves and then we're done with that. Moving right on to set 3. Good. All right, check it out. So we're going sumo squat, arm all the way up, arm all the way down, back again. Here we go. Last set of these. Now for set 3, we will grab both weights again. Obviously, you have the option to only use one, too. I can show you that. Taking it down and up, we're halfway there. See if we can get a few more reps in while focusing on that quality. In 4, 3, 2. Good job. Grab both weights. We're going to start with a deadlift. So my weights are nice and close to my legs. Just going to shave that first layer off and come right back up nice and tall. Abs are in tight, chest is out, backside is out, and we're just taking it down, right back up. Want to keep a slight bend in your legs, not too much, but you want to be able to feel it in those hamstrings. That's what we're working here. Taking it down, squeezing it all the way up. Got about 8 more seconds here. 3, 2, good. All right, next move. Our arms are right in front of us at that thigh level. We're going to pull it up. Weights come to chest, right back down. Again, start thinking about like those elbows trying to high five in the back. So they're just good. They're staying nice and lifted. You're squeezing and releasing on the way down. Of course, our combination move, when we put these together, we're going to do a deadlift first. And on the way up, we're going to hit this upright row. Halfway there. Good job. In 5, 4, 3, 2, good. Now we're putting those together. So we're going to start shoulder width apart on those feet. Just taking it down nice and easy. 2, 1, here we go. Taking it down. When you stand up, squeezing it up. So again, nice controlled, separate but flowing movements. Squeeze and taking it down. Again, from the side, it's going to look like so. Pull up. Got 10 more seconds here. And we're going to repeat set 3. Keep it moving right along. Good. So back to just deadlifts. Got a couple more seconds here. Remember to drink if you need to. Here we go. Deadlifts down and up. Halfway there. Four more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and drop. Good. Right back up to those upright rows. So nice and tight and controlled, pulling it up and lowering it back down. Here we go. Sit up, taking it right back down. Good. Those heels planted, and we always want to keep those abs in tight. I like to act like somebody's got their arm wrapped around my waist where I'm like trying to suck it in. Keep it tight. Remember to breathe. Got 5 more seconds here, and then we're going to combine those moves for the last time, and we'll be moving right along to the next exercise. Good. All right, shake it out. Deadlifts to that upright row. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Taking it down. Right back up. Bend and snap if you're a Legally Blonde fan. This is the exercise version. Pull it back. Next up, we're just going to do reverse lunges. We're going to alternate those legs. I just kind of want to talk through it while we're going. Got 10 more seconds here. And bicep curls. So easy enough motions, but I'll show you what they look like. All right. For those alternating reverse lunges, we're just taking it straight down and back up. You want that knee to go towards the floor. It doesn't have to touch. And pull it right back up. If your lunge looks less and it's here, that's good. Keep that back in nice and tall though. And make sure that everything is protected. There's a lot of moving parts. And it can get wobbly when you're first starting. So let's let that body warm up a little bit more. Got about 5 more seconds here. And then we're just doing bicep curls. So arms are nice and tight, keeping those elbows by the sides, bringing it up and controlling it down. Good. You're welcome to make modifications if you want to. If you want to make it harder, take them out wide. If you want to change the position of which arm muscles you're working, take it to a hammer curl. Lots of different options. About 15 seconds, we're going to just put those two together. I'll show you what that looks like real quick. So I'm going to be doing a reverse lunge and bicep curl at the same time. You don't have to do it that way. You can take it down, bicep curl at the top. Go it any way you want to. Taking it down and up, or taking it down, bicep curl at the top. Okay, here we go. 30 seconds starts now. Combo those two together. Good job. Got 10 more seconds left. Four, 3, 2, good. We're back to just those reverse alternating lunges. Feel free to drop the weights on this one too. If you don't want that extra, just set them off to the side. We'll pick them back up for those biceps. Got about 10 more seconds here. 3, 2, 1, and done. All right, next up, just bicep curls. Nice and easy. Good. You can always do a couple of different ones. So one wide, one middle, one hammer curl. Get real jazzy with it. So make sure you're keeping it in control and that you're never putting your whole body into it. We don't want to hurt our lower back just trying to lift weight. Looking good, guys. We got 5 more seconds. Let's put those puppies together. Good. Relax. Shake it out. Grab a water if you need to. All right. Last combo exercise for set 4. Reverse lunge, bicep curl at the top, or any combination thereof. talking about our next exercise. So in set 5, we're just doing squats and presses, but I've added the words, if you've looked in the chat, close rack. I'll show you what that means if you're not familiar in just a second. That's going to be next step. Okay. Close rack means I'm just going to have my hands right at my shoulders, right here, okay? Feet are shoulder width apart, squatting down, bringing it right back up. Weights are too much, drop them. Keep your hands right there, just to kind of give yourself the visual, taking it down and up. So it's almost like our elbows and knees are going to just shake hands for a second and bring it right back up. Got about 10 more seconds here. Pushing through those heels when you get up from that squat. And that chest lifted. Good. Now for a close rack overhead press. Keeping those arms right here. We're pushing them up. We're pulling them right back down. Try to keep those arms at a 90-degree angle, okay? So big push, pull it down, push up, pull it down. Ten more seconds, and we're going to put those two together. 4, 3, 2, relax. Good. Shake them out for a sec. Going from that squat to that press all the way up when we stand, okay? So those weights are starting to shoulder length. We're taking it down. Big press up. Nice and controlled down. Elbows to knees. Excellent. Push up. Ten more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. All right. Grab some water real quick. Back to, this is our last set. So we're going to just squat it out. Here we go. Arms are up. Again, remember, always drop those weights if you want. Keep it right here. Got 10 more seconds here. 3, 2, 1. Good. Back to those presses. 5 more seconds. Good. Elbows up. Big push. Pull down. Keeping those elbows a little bit lifted. So from the side, I'm trying to keep it at 90 degrees. Big push from there. Working that whole arm, shoulders, lats, all the stuff. Good job. 10 more seconds. We're putting those together, and then we will be moving on to abs in just no time at all. 3, 2, 1. Good. Give it a drop. All right. This is our last 30-second round of strength. So keep those weights up nice and tall and controlled. Taking it down. Big push up. Remember, we're laying down after this. So give it all you got. We're getting a little bit of a change in scenery after. And you will have time to roll your mat out and get set up. So we won't start in 10 seconds. Got 5 more seconds here. Good job. Woo. All right. Let's go ahead and get your mat if you need. You won't need any weights. So just mat or a towel or a piece of carpet, or change your position to a new part of the room if you need to. All right, so we're going to do the same situation with this. I'm going to show you what we're doing before I start the timer. Hopefully you guys can see me all right. I'm going to start with my knees up. Feet are planted on my mat. And I'm just going chin towards the ceiling. Arms are far away, and I cannot see them in my peripheral vision. Meaning you don't want to pull up like so, okay? So we're gonna do 30 seconds of that. Next up, feet are here. It's gonna be like we're jumping on the ceiling. So big jump, lift it up and down. Try not to go so much that you're putting momentum in it. So keeping it nice and controlled, small little hops, abs in tight. When we combo the two, we're gonna lift both at the same time, lower both at the same time. Got 2 sets of that. Everybody wants to get in position. I'm gonna start our next timer for that. All right. Here we go. Oh, sorry, you actually have a couple seconds. You're always welcome to start early. I probably should do the same. I could use more abs. And make sure that that belly button is pulling towards the spine the whole time. Abs are in nice and tight. Here we go, 30 seconds of just regular crunches. If you have any neck issues at all, sometimes it's helpful to put a towel behind your neck and hold that off to the side. So you're giving yourself a little bit more support. Exhale up, inhale down. Got 10 more seconds here. Quick little 10-second break in between. We'll go into those reverse crunches. So feet are going up towards the ceiling, nice flex foot. My hands are gonna go off to the side just to help push and keep myself stabilized. Big jump on the ceiling, right back down. If this isn't your cup of tea and you'd rather work your lower abs another way, tap those heels down, bring them back up. That's an option too. Tapping them down, bringing it up, and keeping that low back nice and balanced. Got 5 more seconds here. 2, 1, good. Now we're putting the two together. And if you want to do one at a time, that's fine too. You can always lift up and then push up. Lift and lower. Trying to keep those elbows nice and wide. Last 10 seconds. Good, relax. All right, one more set, just exactly like that. So we're starting with those crunches. Arms are out wide, backs are flat. If you have problems with keeping your lower back down at all, which sometimes I will personally, you can put those knees up. Kind of helps keep that lower back driven into the ground versus having that natural arch appear. Five more seconds. Good. All right, let's do another round of just those single reverse crunches, or you can tap those heels down and bring it back up if that's to your liking instead. They push up and back down. Good job. 5 more seconds. After this, we only have 30 seconds left of work. All right, relax for just a sec. Put those two moves together and we are almost done. Pushing everything, lowering everything, same time. Exhale up, inhale down. Last 5 seconds. Good job. All right. You're gonna slowly just roll yourself up. Come to sitting. Put those feet straight out in front of you if you can. Just do a real quick cool down. If you need a little extra, please continue to stretch just so you're not sore or miserable tomorrow. Just gonna put my hands all the way up and reach towards my toes. If you're not there yet, that's fine. If you can go ahead and bend to try to touch those toes, pulling those abs in tight. And we're gonna bring that right leg and put it over the left and lean towards that. So we're gonna look over that right shoulder, just stretch that back out. I wanna keep both of your sits bones on the ground and look at the wall or whatever's behind you and just keep a nice stretch, lengthening through that neck, back. Good, let's switch sides, do the same thing on the other. So important to stretch, and unfortunately, one of the things I skip a lot of, so please, if you need extra, do so. I might do the same. Couple more seconds here. And just comfortably bring your legs in. If that means they're crossed, that's fine. Or just sit. We're going to take a big deep breath all the way up. Hands are coming up towards the top. Exhale down. Just let those shoulders go all the way down into the floor. Taking that neck from the right side. Small little rotation to the left. And then same thing, we're going to go right back down in the other direction. One more time, big deep breath up. And this time we're going to pull those elbows nice and tight behind you. Let them drop. Slowly get yourself to standing. Or if you want to still stretch a little bit more down there, you're welcome to. Take one more deep breath up all the way here. Bending at the waist, abs in nice and tight. Trying to touch those toes. If you're not there yet, touch the calves. Hang on to the sides of the legs. Drop and roll it up nice and slow. Thanks everyone for coming. Again, my name is Heather. This is Total Body Conditioning, and I hope I see you all next week. We'll do something different next week too, so if this wasn't your cup of tea, that's okay. Thank you.